Everybody knows good credit means a better life in this country. Everybody says the bad credit means higher interest rate, paying more, and even hard to get rent and mortgages. So most people want to have good credit because most people want to live a much better and easier life. So having said all that, would it be okay if I can show you how to have an exceptional credit for good? If that is your case, then continue to watch this video because I am going to show you how to make it happen. Okay, without any further ado, let's get started. Hello guys, this is Andy and welcome to this video. I am going to show you today how to have an exceptional credit. And before we get into that, I want to mention these 5 things that you need to follow because this rule is their policy. And if you don't follow this rule that I didn't make it up, then you will be always messing your credit up. All right? So these basic 5 rules that you need to follow. 35%, as you can see right here in the image, all right, is based on your payment history. 30% is your balance, your limit, utilization, meaning the money you utilize every time. 15% is length of credit. 10% is mix of credit, and the other 10% is new credit. So let's break this down in detail. 35% is your payment history. What does it mean? It means that if you don't pay your credit on time, every single time you are going to pay some bill, you don't pay that on time, you will be messing up your credit. FICO score will take points away from you just because you are paying late. It's important that you understand this. And by the way, I know that many people and many of you may already know about this, but the fact and the reason that I am talking about this is because I want to make emphasis because this is basics. And most people, even though when they have the information, they don't do anything with the information. They would rather grab the information and they keep the information in the storage, meaning the memory or their memories, and they rather keep it there forever. Okay, let's talk about the 30% of your score. Now, 30% of your FICO score is based on, your utilization, your balance or limit. I want to invite you to pay close attention here because this is very important. 35% and 30% are the 2 most important in these ingredients right here. 30%, what does it mean? Okay, it means that, let's say you have a credit card of $300 limit, okay? And you use $200 out of those $300 limit. Here's what happened. You're utilizing right there 90% of your credit limit, of the limit. And that actually will affect your FICO score tremendously because it's already telling you right there that you should only utilize the 30%. Why? Because the lenders and FICO scores, the banks, they will see that as you should completely close to maxing out your credit cards, and you really have to be careful with that, my friend. And if they see that you're pretty close to maxing out your credit card, that also means for them that you will have trouble later on to pay what you owe back, and that'll usually lead to missed payment, which is the first one is 35% late payment, So it's pretty important that you pay close attention to that. As I said before, even though you already know about this, please, you don't do anything by just getting the information and putting that information into your memory. But you do more by getting the information and putting it into action. That's how you do it. Because otherwise, if you would have been doing that, I absolutely assure you, you would have right now 800 plus score in your credit. Okay? So 15% is your length of credit. This is very important too, because when you go to apply for a loan or you want to take out a loan or something like that, here's what happens. Lenders will see how or for how long you have that account open. For 6 months, for a year. Obviously, an account open for a year is so much worth more in point than an account open for 6 months. You already know that. That's what it means, 15% left to credit. They will check that out and they will see how good you are with money. If you have been, using that account for a year or 2 years, any fees are obviously in, good standing. That's something that you must consider right there. 10%, which is number 4, is mix of credit. Now I want you to pay close attention here, because even though when you should have several credit card, or not only credit card, it could be you have revolving credit and also installment credit, auto loan, insurance, things of this nature. You have to pay close attention right there, because you might mess up your length of credit. For example, every time you have an account open, for example, a new account open, here's what happens. You are not giving the necessary gap or space for that previous account that you opened to to age a little bit. Okay, to age a little bit. So you at least need to wait at least a year to be able to open another account. It's very important that you take that into consideration, because you will get inquiries, even though those inquiries later on will not count, is at the beginning will really affect your score right there. The other 10% is new credit, which is almost similar to a mix of credit. It's by you opening new accounts and things of this nature. My advice to you is that you have to be totally clear and understand why you are opening another account. It is really necessary to open another account. I would say, and this is exactly what I tell my customers, the reason why I would recommend you to open another account is because you are looking for money. And actually, when you are looking for money and funding, the banks and the lenders want to see how much revolving credit you have showing up on your credit report. That's what they want to see. They want to see how good you are with money. That's when you should go ahead and open another account. It could be primary account, could be quite a few things right there. But if you're not looking for money, if you are not looking for funding, then it isn't necessary for you to open another account just to show the lenders or the bank or FICO score that you're pretty good with money. You can do it if you want to, but it's not recommendable, because if you are not good at managing your money, it means that you won't be able to manage several accounts at the same time properly and correctly. I hope I am being understood right there. By the way, I want to say thank you to Paula Warren, which is holding the camera right there, is the camera woman. Thank you very much. And yes, my friend, that's what it is. That's how you will keep an exceptional credit forever, for good. That's how you do it. Yeah, I know that you may be wondering, well, Andy, but you're telling me something that I already know. I thought that you were going to give me some tricks. Let me tell you something. Tricks are good when you respect these 5 things that I just mentioned right now. All right? That's when tricks work. But if you don't respect these 5 things that I just mentioned above, my friend, it doesn't matter. All the tricks you do will backfire. Try it and you will see. That's how you will keep an exceptional credit. And one example out of many others over there is Paula Warren, which I want to congratulate again, because she has a A32 credit score. That's amazing. That's perfect.
I worked on it.
Yeah, I want to congratulate her. And she didn't do any trick.
No trick.
She was doing everything I am telling you now.
Right.
You don't need trick. Trick is for later. Trick is just in case you wanna be funding or get, or wanna get funded, or you are looking for money on things of the same nature, or things of the same sort. I hope you understand that. Okay, so forget about trick for now. That's why I don't want to talk about trick here. Yeah, there's so many people over there talking about tricks and how you can get this, how you can get that. Many of those tricks that people are telling you over there doesn't even work, because those are outdated. So I want you to pay close attention, and please do what I am saying right here. Respect the law. Respect those 5 things that I just told you right there. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, if you think that what I said right there have some kind of value, even though you may already know about, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So because I am going to be uploading, pretty much interesting video about how you can, improve your credit every time, and how you can also be fundable, just in case you have a business or you have a business idea and you are looking to acquire some kind of funding. I would recommend you this channel. This is a channel for you. My name is Andy Tamayo Perez, and I help businesses get funded. And as you can see, I also know about credit, and I can help you a lot improve your credit too, if that's the case. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.